Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the crossword, the New York Times crossword. Today's Thursday, July 17th. Let's get started with top tier. Elite, maybe? Environmental concern in Dr. Seuss's The Lorax. Smog? They talk about smog a lot, I think. Mild cheese. Is Edam or Brie mild? I don't know. Alpha Centauri A. Parahample. Are we looking for the French word for a star or a planet? Alpha Centauri, I think, is not just one star, right? It's a star system. And A, I think, would be like the primary or the first star or something. And French for star is 6 letters, right? It's étoile. Étoile? I can't spell or type, but am I completely wrong? Is that not the word for star? What is atelier or something? Well, mild cheese could be Edam. Search engine giant based in China. Oh, I know this. It's not Alibaba. It's not Yandex. That's the Russian one. Oh, why can't I remember this? Prez on a penny. Well, that's Abe. Baidu. Flaky white fish. Fish? I don't know. Drag. To take a toke is to take a drag. Microsoft offering whose name sounds like 2 letters of the alphabet. EMLC. No idea. Burden. Don't know. Door switch is a tick. Excel. It doesn't really sound like 2 letters of the alphabet. I mean, it's close, but I would say Excel and XL, right? Like those XL. They don't quite sound like that. Anyway, a burden is a tax. Top tier of a building is the attic. That's a thought, an idea. Stops false not any witness filming, huh? I'm going to need a little bit more to understand this. Makes a mess in a way as a pet. Don't know. Compact wooden figures. Okay, this is Matryoshka dolls. How on earth am I supposed to spell that? I think that's Matryoshka, right? Agree to is to opt into. I don't know. To come together is to gel. Ones who are out of sight et al. Flaky white fish. Still don't know. Skip over is omit. Hang outdoors. Say. Don't know. Expensive topper? Beats me. A hat? Subject of evaluation by a college panel informally. Like a PhD student? What would the subject? Like what? I don't know. Intrusive nosy. Like respect for a parent. Filial. It has its ups and downs. A roller coaster. I don't know. Headbangers genre metal. Akira, and that's a name. I don't know if it's the right name. Bucks Ladies Roadside Stopover title mates. Well, a roadside stopover would be like a rest area. But ladies' rest area title doesn't make any sense. Bucks something mates would be like does, right? Am I supposed to write does on the outside like this? I don't know. I don't know, I read that. It has ups and downs. Characters in There Will Be Blood. No idea, really. But let's throw an S in. Navigate. I mean, the S could be wrong, but... I don't know. Talking point at a political debate. I don't know. Small sticking point. Small sticking point. A knit, maybe? Words often appearing after a number and a hyphen. Well, like present would be one word, but this is words. Like 1985 to present, right? Today, maybe? Not really. Jamie Blank Ted Lasso character. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Layout of solar panels, e.g. they are an array? Is that a layout? A grid? I'll try array. Elvis Costello hit featured in Notting Hill. I've seen that movie. I don't know what Elvis Costello hit is featured in it, though. Maybe She? You sure? Is it? Talking point at a political debate. Isms. I'll say She. It could be right. Film heroine in search of the demigod Maui. I assume this is Moana. I've never seen it. Precursor of the International Space Station. Mir? Is that a precursor? Region known for its silk and tea. Assam. We learned just the other day that there's a kind of tea called Assam. A petri dish. APs. AP test. AP student. Ups and downs. Navigate. Still don't know. Church buffaloes minister waters seats. Similar is alike. Gotcha, I see. An issue is a talking point at a political debate. Characters in There Will Be Blood. Oilers. Seasonal malady, the flu. Oil men? Baseball, German physicist Ernst. Well, that's from Ernst Mach. Possessive. German Mach possessive rarities. What are you? What is happening? Baseball rarities are like triple plays or what? Tolkien creature, an orc. Manner of speaking. I don't know. Section at the end of a textbook? Do they have errata at the end of a textbook? I don't know about that. Something carried into battle. Don't know. Until? No. Manner of speaking. Jet wing fasteners? What? No idea what you're talking about. Sprint is to dash. Word before before foot, fire, or free? Dig foot. Dim fire, dim free. Let fire, let foot. Hot foot, hot fire. Grand tales are sagas or maybe yarns. Or epics, I suppose. Badlands Discovery, maybe. I don't know. What? An oasis? Pack animal, an ass. Manner speaking is an accent. Word, a number and a hyphen. 5 dash in and. On end. This looks like domain. Like domain names. Fits here, but I don't understand how it relates to the clue. Wait, why did I have a D here? It should have been an S, obviously, if I thought I was filling in does. This looks like Time Machine, doesn't it? Which machine's fine. So the mock in there makes sense. Physicist Ernst, mock. And then around that is time-ines. Baseball rarities are ties. Games that are not usually tied because they just keep playing until someone wins, unless, like, the stadium is struck by lightning or something. So, MEIN? That is a German possessive. Yeah, so it is kind of working that way. Baseball rarities are the outer four letters, TIES. And then inside that are German possessives, MEIN. And inside that is mock. Okay, so these are does. And MAAM for ma'am. Lady's title. And a roadside stopover is an inn, INN. Yes, okay. TR is an expensive topper. Okay, so what's going on here then? Stops? Maybe cuts? No, stops filming. Right, of course, is cuts. False witness lies. Not any is none. But this A here, it can't be lies, right? We're looking for L blank A blank, meaning false witness. I don't know. Oh, a liar is... They bear false witness, but also they are a false witness. And I guess this is errata. Las Vegan? Okay, it is Las Vegan, not Las Vegan, but yes. I hadn't read the clue. I was just like, what could you put there? It has to be... Anyway, whatever. Part of a seat assignment, a row on an airline. Hang outdoors, air dry. Agree to something if you okay it. Makes a mess, sheds, a piss, a pet sheds. Hake? Hake is a fish, I guess. Has its ups and downs. A sea cow? Navigate. Stern. Stain. Now maybe I'll put the knit here now that we have something in the across that makes it look good. Something carried into battle. Armor, I guess? In one? Does that mean something? A number and a hyphen. I'm not sure about that. Set foot, set fire, set free. Guy's name is Jamie Tartat. I assume it's pronounced tart. Huh. Okay. It does look like a letter and then oasis, doesn't it? Like the Boasis is the Badlands oasis. Surface, I don't know, area. Afflicts, ails. Explosive stuff familiarly. Nitroglycerin. Setting for some White House events. Igala. The Oval Office. Like some chatter. It's idle. Cartoon character says be very, very quiet. That's Elmer Fudd. Pioneering puzzle-laden computer game. Missed. Yearbook superlative. Most or best. The target is to aim, so we'll say most. Smart. Something that smart stings. And we get TMI. Ren was a cartoon canine. And instead of .com, you could have .org. What was this here? Cheerful air, a lilt. Oh, a fossil? Sure. An asset's a plus. Pet name is Fido. Church seats are pews. Buffalo's waters? Erie? Maybe? This looks like... I don't know what it looks like, actually. A seesaw. Oh, wait, what's going on here? Oh yeah, I didn't read this when I finished writing it out. It didn't make sense when I wrote none. It was culinary arts. But culinary arts, that makes sense. And nary means not any. I always thought, and I've learned that I'm wrong about this, but not clearly enough that I remember it. I thought nary meant like not very many, not none. Like nary a one is like almost nobody, is what I thought. Apparently that's not true. Anyway, a seesaw has its ups and downs. Navigate is a steer. It is an array. Pedaragiagoos. What is this? Riajues. Church seats are pews. E-R-G-E? Okay, Saga's wrong. This is Lake Erie, right? So this is epics, then. Peer reviews. And a minister informally is rev. Yes. Withdraw one's testimony is to recant. Kingdom is a realm. Jetwing fasteners, rivets. Yeah, that's true. Here's hoping, I pray. White House lawn. Okay. Cool theme. Very much a Thursday theme. The mini. Workout facilities are gyms. Pipe dream, just the opposite. I don't know. Pipe nightmare, a clog, a drip. Boston newspaper's a globe, a leak. In good spirits, don't know. Up to the task you're able. Headache-inducing situation? Don't know. Talks like this, yells. Mallard ducks with green heads are males. Drone's zone is the sky. To rock out is to jam. We get jolly and mess. It's all fair enough. Let's start the Wordle with globe. Solid. What if we had something like this? It's sort of hard. Where would the L go, right? Like dowel, I guess, is a word, but I don't have an E. And putting it here is tough too, right? Dult. And so I think the L has to go first. And it seems like there's a lot of words that could fit this way, like loved. We don't have an E, but like that's a shape of thing that could work. Low. Lordy. Okay, the L's not in front. So we have something like this. No. The D has to be like here or at the beginning. Doula is a word, isn't it? I wouldn't think it would be in the Wordle, but okay. Well, I found a lot out. We have the D has to be here, the X has to be here. The L, I mean. Which means the A, I mean, kind of has to be there. And we're looking at like modal. Yeah. Okay, interesting. And the connections. Okay, Hard Feelings, Mario World, and Wu-Tang. Strong starts. To poke and to nose around are synonyms, same as snoop and pry. Could be. There's also things you can say after no to kind of not exactly apologize, but try to make up in a way. No hard feelings, no biggie, no worries, no sweat. Yeah. So like glue, I don't know what any of this stuff is. I see like, earlier, there's like Pac and Wu-Tang, right? They're like the Wu-Tang Clan 2-pack, maybe, right? There's probably some musical group with power in their name. I thought for a while maybe Biggie Smalls was somehow related. I'm kind of lost on this last two groups, honestly. Where's the last one of these? Biggie. Like, what? You know, Mario World, you can put super after it, right? Or before it. Not any of this other stuff. Well, super glue, actually. Super power. Okay, wait a minute. And super pack. So what the heck is this? These end with kinds of fish. Yeah. Soul and tang are not really like in my awareness as fish kinds. I know soul is a fish, but I always forget. And like tang, that one barely even enters my brain at all. Okay, but I got there in exact rainbow order for what that's worth. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.